What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today I want to talk to you about a project that you've probably never heard of before. Now, if you want to check this out, you can actually download this right now for free using the link below. And what this is this is actually a complete conversion modification for the original Crysis that turns it into a multiplayer Battlefield game. And when I say multiplayer Battlefield game, I mean it. I mean with vehicles and tanks and even aircraft classes, realistic weapon handling and suppression, and I mean, you name it. It's all here, and this actually came out a long time ago, and this was incredibly ahead of its time. I used to play this back in the day with a small community of Crysis players who were really into the modding scene, and even at the time we were sitting there saying, how is this possible? How is this so good? How does this exist? It was so much better than really any other Battlefield / tactical mod that had ever come out at the time. Even compared to things like Project Reality for Battlefield 2, this looked way better, and it made me think, wow, maybe there's going to be a huge future for Crysis mods. But unfortunately, that didn't really happen. There's a number of Crysis mods that I think really exploded in their own way, the MechWarrior mod being one of them. And if you've never played the MechWarrior mod for Crysis, oh my gosh, you are missing out. But unfortunately, the Crysis modding scene kind of imploded. For whatever reason, maybe Crytek just didn't push it well enough. Maybe they didn't give enough support to the modding community. The Crysis platform, at least in terms of being a modification platform, lived and died in a very short span of time. Even though you had modifications like this that came out that looked absolutely beautiful, and you had capturable flags and all of these different objectives and beautiful maps and all of these different weapons and classes and really good UI, and just everything was all here. I mean, you could even customize your weapon and get different attachments, and I mean, it's all here, and for whatever reason, it wasn't enough. So I really just wanted to shine light on this again. I've got a link on my website if you want to go check this project out. The project is called Casus Belli, and I mean, look at this. It had everything, and it is technically still completely playable. It has vehicles. It has tanks and Humvees. It even has partially destructible vehicles where you could blow off the tires, and it completely worked in multiplayer as well. I actually have some very old videos showing me participating in the playtests, and it worked fantastically. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. I'm not sure if this is going to be something where I'm like, hey, let's revive this. It's so old, and Crysis is so unsupported at this point. I don't think we're going to be breathing any new life into this anytime soon, at least not for a long period of time. But I think it is interesting to show that projects like this existed a long time ago, and they're still out there. You can still technically download them and play them. It's like a piece of history that, I mean, if I were to make a video showing you this footage and saying this was an indie project that was just announced yesterday, you would probably believe me. And I don't know, it's interesting. So go and check this out. Links down in the description. Go download and play some Casus Belli. Who knows, maybe I'll even get a multiplayer match or two together just for old time's sake. We'll just have to see what happens. And if you want to keep in touch with all of the new cool projects that I've been keeping track of, make sure you keep it subscribed right here at Blue Drake 42. See you guys in the next one. Remember, Blue Drake loves you. Cheers.